Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl, Twan the Mystik from housemystik.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hey, what's up? I am Twan the Mystik. I'm an artist, occultist, and rapper, okay? And here on this lovely channel, I love to create videos about esoteric knowledge, pick a cards, videos about astrology, and I also post my music on here as well. So if you're into stuff like that, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. So let's go ahead and get into today's reading. Okay, so today's reading, we're going to be talking all about what may currently be blocking your manifestations from, coming to fruition. All right. So we have three piles here. And the first pile is number 233, and then 1177, and then, oopsie, I put a blank piece of paper, but that was an accident. But 2288. All right. So let's get into your reading, and yeah, pick the pile or the number that you feel the most drawn to. Then go to the timestamps in my description or in my comment section, and yeah, click on the corresponding timestamp. All right, and I'll see you there. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 1 with the number 2233. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into your reading all about, what could currently be blocking your manifestations. Okay, but actually, before we get into that, I wanted to say if you are watching this when it goes live, if you feel called to, definitely sign up for my Venus Vibes Money Magic ritual. So there is a sound bath that comes with it, a cleansing sound bath to help with cleansing your aura, removing blockages, things like that. And then there is a reading that comes with it as well to help you with, bringing more peace and harmony into your life, more abundance into your life. And then also we'll be getting messages from the moon, another divine feminine energy to help with bringing more peace, balance, and abundance into our life. Okay, so the link is below. Sorry that took so long, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's see what the cards say. So basically, we're going to pull the tarot cards and just see what is currently blocking your manifestations. Then we're going to get into, what are some ways to get you unblocked, and then also some energies you can do to help with clearing those blockages, and maybe some affirmation. Not maybe. There will also be some affirmations as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So, what is currently blocking you? Oh, wait, oops. We got 8 of Cups, but I forgot I wanted to read the number for you guys as far as what angel number 2233 means. Okay, so angel number 2233 is a number of faith and trust in yourself, your personal attributes, and your spiritual abilities and life path. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be well worth your while, and you are encouraged to step in the direction you desire with confidence and optimism, trusting fully that you will find success and fulfillment. Have the courage to live your dreams and never doubt yourself or the power of the angels and ascended masters, as you have an important soul mission to complete, and you have all the resources you need available to you whenever you need them. Angel number 2233 can suggest that the ascended masters are near you, responding to your prayers and wishes, and guiding and assisting you with aspects of your life purpose. Have faith in humanity and the universal energies, and use your natural communication skills, unique creativity, and light working abilities to aid, assist, and serve others in positive and uplifting ways. Wow. Use your natural abilities, talents, and creativity to bring joy and happiness into your life and into that of others. When you have happy thoughts, you feel happy regardless of what you are doing and where you are in life. Stay happy and positive. Okay. So that alone right there, and the fact that 8 of Cups came out, just lets me know that Spirit is saying what could currently be blocking you is you possibly being afraid to walk away from things that don't make you feel happy. Or maybe there's a part of you that feels like you can't do that. So maybe for some of you guys, there is an like an unsatisfactory or unsatisfying situation that you're in, maybe a job, maybe a relationship, maybe I think did I say living situation? So okay, so living situation, job, relationship, maybe the area you live in. That's a living situation, or something, or maybe just your life in general. You're just wanting things to be more satisfying, and yeah, I feel like spirit is saying like, okay, if you want your life to be more satisfying, then what is satisfying to you? Okay, what is satisfying to you? And it's time to get it, like get into yourself. I don't know why I keep hearing that. Like get into yourself, like understand who you are and what you want at a deep level. What would truly make you happy? And it's time to like really like and not even be ashamed of it and really ask yourself like what would truly make me happy? Like what are the things that I like that I want to do for a living that would make me happy? If you want to make changes with your career, or what would my living situation look like if it was something that I'm happy with? Like start getting clear on that, and then start moving in that direction. Because if you see, Eight of Cups is like moving in that direction of going to find what makes them happy. So that's why I think it's like a self exploration type thing that you're gonna have going on, or you should have going on right now. Okay, so you also have Justice. Okay, and then Five of Wands. Okay, interesting. And I keep hearing the sound bowl. You know what? I was supposed to hit the sound bowl to help cleanse y'all, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and hit it right now since I forgot to do it at the beginning. And so yes, if you had headphones on, warning. Okay. And that was to cleanse your energy and cleanse your aura or something, because now it's making me think that because with Justice and Five of Wands coming up, it's making me think like some of you guys may be in a situation where it's just always some petty stuff going on, possibly like at a job or a living situation or something. For some, this is for a select few of you guys, but it's always something petty going on where it's like someone always has something negative to say, or people don't always treat you with respect, or it's like they're always judging. Like it's something like that where it's always something like tit for tat or like something along those lines, and it's time to walk away. Or maybe even for those of you guys that are in a relationship that you don't necessarily feel like it's something you want to leave, it could just be that maybe you and your partner currently are like not seeing eye to eye, and it's time to find a way to start seeing eye to eye and or leave behind those petty arguments, or those like those petty like, oh, I always want to be right type of things. And or for those of you where it's like a living situation or something like that, it's like it's time to like walk away from that, or like just taking steps to walk away from some type of like if it's like a petty living situation where it's like somebody always has something weird to say, or like I don't know what it is, but because this Five of Wands is making me think of conflict or something like that. Or it could even be you walking away or leaving behind inner conflict and finding that balance, because we have the scale on the Justice card. So it's like maybe you have that inner conflict that makes you indecisive. Maybe you sometimes like beat yourself up when you have like great ideas. You're like, oh, I have these great ideas and this is what I'm going to do. And then like 2 seconds later, you're like, I don't know, this is not good enough. Things like that. And it's time for you to I guess you could say walk away. Would you say walk away from those things? Or to like leave that aspect of yourself behind. Of course, sometimes you may need to question yourself to, protect yourself at times, to understand like if where these thoughts are coming from. But I feel like a lot of you guys have like great ideas, and sometimes you just beat yourself up, or you judge yourself so much, or think your ideas are so weird, or that no one will understand it, and then it or maybe you think like something you want to do, maybe there's no room for you in that because so many people do it already, or or something along those lines. Yeah, it's time to walk away from that aspect of yourself that like stops you from going after what you truly want. Okay. So yeah, 10 of Swords. Wow. Y'all probably can't hear that, but the sound bowl is just making a little vibration every time I speak. Okay. So yeah, with 10 of Swords being reversed here, I definitely feel like, even though I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, I feel like the 10 of Swords is saying it's time to let go. Let go of the past, okay? Let go of the past, like betrayals or things not working out, like, and those, for some of you, those could be the things that are kind of holding you back, okay, from following your dreams. But also, it's time to let go of those emotional triggers, because I feel like some of you guys, like, it could be, like I said, a petty living situation, or a petty art, like a petty job, like co-workers or something like that, and Spirit is saying to release, not, I don't know if release is the right word, but not allow certain triggers, or allow certain things to trigger you anymore, and allow yourself to remain in a peaceful and balanced state. And I don't mean to not stand up for yourself, because no, but don't allow, like, okay, when someone, let's say, living with family, or something like that, and then they say something petty where it's just like, why would you, why would you say that? Like, it's time to not allow this to, like, trigger you and get you off balance, and realize that some of these things that people say, it's them projecting. It's them projecting, or them having fears, or them, stuff like that. So just don't allow it to trigger you anymore. And that's for, a certain few of you. Or, like I said, for relationships, like learning how to, compromise, and I don't know, like, leave those petty arguments behind, and always wanting to be right, and, things like that. But then, or, like I said, it could be those negative thoughts that stop you. I'm sorry. You can hear the people downstairs. But, so yeah. Oh, look, Judgment. So, yeah. For some of you guys, I really feel like you're leaving behind. Yeah, y'all are leaving behind different things. Like, and I feel like what's blocking you, for some of you guys, what's blocking your manifestations from coming to fruition, is the fact that you are maybe not following your higher calling, or you're afraid to follow your higher calling, or maybe people have made you feel crazy for wanting to follow a higher calling, or something like that. Or, like I said, if this, like, is a crazy living situation that you're in right now, I feel like sometimes you feel like there's no way out. You sometimes feel like there's no way out, and you sometimes don't see the or not that you don't see the messages from Spirit. Maybe you ignore them, because I feel like Spirit has definitely been reaching out to your ancestors, I feel like there's certain repeating numbers. I'm wondering if 2233. Oh, and I just looked at the time and it said 1122. So I'm wondering if, like, there's certain synchronicities, like 11, 22, 33, that, like, you keep seeing, and that's your angels trying to say, trying to give you directions. Like, if you look more into angel numbers, like, what's the website I use? Sacred Scribes, Joanne Sacred Scribes. Like, she gives great breakdowns of the angel numbers. And yes, it'll, like, I feel like your ancestors and your angels are trying to help you find clarity on how to get out of this, like, chaotic situation, or this petty job, or how to have more peace in your relationships, or how to have, like, a more peaceful existence. Okay. So then we also, wow, look, we have the World. We literally have the world. So it's definitely making me think that a lot of you guys are already on this journey, and maybe that's what drew you to this reading. And I'm sure that's probably what's going to draw everyone that watches this reading into, yeah, into this. But it's like you're already on this journey of trying to understand, like, okay, so why aren't these certain things working out for me? Why am I in this chaotic situation? Like, you're already in a, like, you're already questioning things. And that's the first step. That's definitely the first step. So if you are feeling like, oh man, I didn't make it anywhere yet, and I'm still in this chaotic situation, or blah blah blah, or in something not necessarily where I want to be yet, just know that the awareness is that first step, and you're already making progress by having that awareness. Okay, so let's read what else we have here. Okay, so yeah, so this is how to get unstuck. This is how you can get unstuck. So, closure. Okay, so see, look, we have closure, and it came out reversed. It came out reversed, even though this pile does, I mean, not this pile, this deck, they don't interpret reversals, but closure definitely makes me think that it's time to, like I said, not allow certain things to trigger you anymore, and allow things to weigh, like these certain things to weigh heavily anymore, whether it's like the past where people have said, like, oh, if you're following a higher calling, that is impossible. Oh, you want to do these type of things, that's impossible. Or like, let's say, you're in a crazy living situation, like I said, and it's time to have closure in your mind, like, okay, yeah, I am completely done with this living situation, and now here are the steps that I need to take in order to get out of it. Or like I said, if you are in a relationship that you don't want to be in anymore, it's time to have that talk, like, look, we don't need to be together anymore. Or if you don't want to leave your relationship, and you guys can work things through, it could be that you need to leave behind those petty arguments, like I said, or to learn how to communicate and how to be better within the relationship, things like that. Yeah. And then just bring a closure to, like, even doing things that you don't even really want to do. It's like, I really feel like Spirit is trying to help you find a path that is deeply, deeply, deeply fulfilling for you. It's giving eighth house, like, where it's like a deep fulfillment, even second house. I'm getting Scorpio and Taurus energy. Oh yes, we have Scorpio and Taurus on these cards right here. Okay, so yeah, I wonder if any of you guys are Scorpio or Taurus, or you have like Pluto, Venus energy going on in your chart. You also have love. Look, what I was just talking about, Venus, and we literally have love here. So I definitely feel like your spirit team, your spirit guys, they're trying to help you create a life that you love. Okay, create a life that you love, in aspects of your career, in aspects of your relationships, in aspects of like your living situation, just all aspects of your life. Spirit is trying to help you create a life that you love. So it's time to figure out, what do you love? Okay, and that's how you can remove these blockages, because I feel like maybe you're not all the way clear on what your heart truly desires. Maybe you're not all the way clear on that. Okay, and then we also have commitment, and it was reversed. And with it being, with it saying commitment, I feel like it's making me think of relationships, what I said as far as relationships go, but it also makes me think of you getting committed to figuring out what it is that you love, and then doing it, and then actually doing it, instead of like just continuing to do or live how you don't want to live. I'm definitely feeling like that's another way you can remove these blockages, by getting disciplined on what it is that you want. Like, let's say, you want a business, you want your business to be better or something, like you want more clients or you want more customers. It's time to start figuring out, like, what can you do to gain these customers? What can you do to, like, and start being consistent with it, All right. So, we have these two cards, which are basically, well, I don't know what these like cards are, but they are called Spirit Allies. This deck is called a Spirit Allies deck, and basically it gives you like crystals, goddesses, plants, and things like that. Oh, did I say zodiac signs and zodiac sign energies to help you, like, that can help you with tapping into, or you can use to tap into that intention, like, of whatever that intention is, like whatever it is you're trying to manifest, like how you can tap into that energy and help to draw it into you. Okay, so what crystals, what plants, or what zodiac energy you need to tap into in order to get what you want, or goddess energy. Okay, so we have labradorite, number 17, and that's funny because I started thinking about the next pile. We have 1177, and I was going to say, I think you should check that out because of something I said in this reading, and if you go to pile number 2, you'll probably understand why. Okay, so labradorite, and then we have cacao, but basically, like cocoa, like chocolate, that they make chocolate out of. Okay, and that's 27, so that's interesting that it's 17 and 27. So maybe those are some other numbers you should look up and look out for, and every time you see it, remember this message. Okay, so let's check what these say. Okay, so 17 is labradorite. I am open to great periods of transformation. Wow, here we go. With shades of blue, green, and gold, labradorite is a distinctive crystal that holds a strong connection to channeling your highest self, caught in just the right light. The crystal's iridescence shines like no other. Labradorite is a stone of awakening. It is your call. Wow. And I was talking about higher calling. Okay. It is a call to higher purpose. Okay. You can no longer put off your destiny. What did I say? Destiny in this lifetime. A stone of the new moon, labradorite, symbolizes a period of new beginnings to come. Use this time to set intentions. What did I say? Set intentions for where you'd like to see yourself and plan for the journey ahead. What did I say? Okay. Calling your guides if you feel like you have questions and answers so you can make a decision with all the awareness you need. Now is not the time to rush. It is time to recognize the transformation to come and to prepare yourself to welcome it with open arms. Wow. Okay. So then the next card. So 27. Okay. Wow. I am free to enjoy life's luxuries. What did I say? Okay. Tapping into love. Like, what do you love? Okay. What do you love? Y'all should, this pile should definitely sign up for my Venus Vibes money magic ritual. Okay. So tracing back to thousands of years, the beans of, is it Cowco? A plant have been a delicious treat indulged in ancient civilizations, embodying riches and activating heart energy. Love, okay? Bruh. This plant opens up a world of enjoyment and pleasure to the senses, or of the senses. Even though it has a royal history, not all of life's pleasures need to be pricey. This plant is a reminder of how even the simplest moments can offer morsels of lavish and luxury. A night spent at home bundled up with a steaming cup of hot chocolate and your favorite book is sometimes even more enjoyable than spending your night in a dimly lit restaurant. Invite these sweet moments into your life, or better yet, find excuses to make them a priority. You live in this lifetime once. Have dessert first. Journal prompt. How can I work more simple pleasures into my daily life? Okay, so this is also making me think romanticizing your life would be really beneficial for you as well, because I think some of you guys think a lot about the past, and you have this narrative about the past and how you messed up in the past, or these negative things happened to you in the past, and now it's time to look at it as like, okay, these were lessons, or you know what I mean, or and then even doing simple things in your everyday life to romanticize your life, like sitting down to eat and savor the food, or like if you're you have a partner, like doing simple things like watching a movie together, doing little cute date nights at the house, or like things like that. Okay. All right, so these two cards are meant to be like chakras that could possibly be blocked, and work in, like so you can know to work on them and help, so they can help with unblocking you, and that you're able to manifest. I'm sorry, I keep saying but to help with unblocking things so that your manifestation is able to come in. Okay, so we have passion. Look, literally, what did I say? Follow your passion. What do you really love? What do you really, really love? What do you really have a passion for? It's time to work on them. So that's your sacral chakra. So working on your sacral chakra, like using sacral chakra meditations, working with citrine, things like that, I think would definitely help to open up that sacral chakra. Okay, and then we have creation. Like, come on. So y'all are creative. Okay, so that's not really. I think. Well, actually, I think this is the crown chakra. Yeah, so maybe tapping more into your crown chakra, because that would definitely make sense with your life purpose and following your higher calling. Okay, and then these last two cards are meant to be like affirmations that can help you with with drawing in this manifestation. So we have the mentor. I respect and learn from the wisdom of my elders. So this is definitely making me think, like tapping into the energy of your ancestors, like getting more in tune with your ancestors. And then we have the reputable. 34. Okay. I live my life as a guardian. I live my life as if my guardian angels are watching over me. And look, we have the judgment card where it's literally an angel watching over them. So yeah, I definitely feel like you particularly need to pay attention to angel numbers, okay? So I think I mentioned 17. So if you see 17, 27, 2233, or maybe any of those other synchronicities you keep seeing, yeah, your angels want you to know that that's them, and they're acknowledging what you've prayed for, what your purpose is. They know that you know, and you know that they know, and it's time for y'all to work together in order to make this big life purpose of yours happen. Okay, so that was your reading pile number 1. If it resonated with you, please hit that thumbs up button, so it can draw more people to my reading. To this reading. I am on my journey to growing my YouTube channel. Okay, so help your girl out by liking this video and subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip your girl, the virtual tip jar is in my description and in my comment section. And what else? Oh, if you feel called to book your girl for a reading, that link is in the description. If you feel called to get any of my art, yes, I am an artist, as I said at the beginning. Definitely check out housemystik.com. All of my stuff are on there. All the things you can purchase from me if you want to support your girl. And then also, if you feel called to sign up for that Venus Vibes money magic ritual that I am doing this month, definitely do so. And you can learn more about it and things like that at the link in my description. All right, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, those of you that chose pile number 2 with the card 1177. So let's go ahead and get into this message. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the sound bowl to cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura, and yes, just bring good vibes into this reading. Okay, so yes, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Actually, before we get into your reading, yes, if you feel called to, definitely go to a link in my description to join my Venus Vibes Money Magic Ritual. This is something I'm gonna start doing every every month, okay, to help us with connecting with the planet, the energies of the planet Venus. And Venus is associated with wealth, luxury, peace, and harmony. So the whole purpose of this ritual, well, this one in particular, is to help you with manifesting a prosperous 2023, help remove financial blockages, sweeten your aura to help you with drawing in enjoyable experiences, and just how you can continue to have balance when it comes to your finances, your relationships, and just create a life and lifestyle that is just great from you from 2023 and beyond. Okay, yes, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. That link is in the description, by the way. So yes, let's get into this reading. All right, so first we're going to read, or I'm going to read to you what the angel number 1177 means. And it says, angel number 1177 suggests that you are doing a great job and you are to be commended for your intentions, efforts, and actions. You are on the right path in your life and have chosen your thoughts and actions well. The angels encourage you to continue in this manner. Angel number 1177 can indicate that you may be experiencing good fortune that will lead to the manifestation of your heart's desires, and your determination and efforts will be well rewarded. You are reminded that having an attitude of gratitude will speed the process of your manifestations. So remember to be grateful for all the universe provides. Angel number 1177 also tells you that you have an important soul mission and life purpose that involves communicating, teaching, healing, and serving humanity. You are to set a positive example for others and inspire them to seek their own passion and purpose. Choose to think, say, and act with the highest of intentions and expectations, and shed your beautiful light to illuminate and enlighten others. Do not allow any unfounded fears and or insecurities to hinder or hold you back from fulfilling your destiny. Angel number 1177 is a very positive sign and tells you to expect miracles to occur in your life. Wow. Wow. Okay. So the fact that it said that just lets me know I need to tell you something I've been using in my life recently that has really been working. Okay. So the law of expectation, that's number one. Okay. Let me just say all this before we actually get into the cards. The law of expectation is number one. So expecting good things. Okay. And you know how they always say, oh, prepare for the, expect the best, but prepare for the worst. No, expect the best and prepare for the best. Okay, because that draws in good things. And then having a gratitude list, even if you don't write it down every day, like with a piece of paper, just taking note every morning or every chance you have to be thankful will draw in things to be thankful for. And then also with it saying expecting miracles, an affirmation that I've been using lately that has really been like, wow, okay, this is crazy, is what do I say? Oh yeah, I say I am ready to see the miraculous things that can happen for me in my daily life. Again, wait, what was it? Why I can't remember what I be saying. Okay, I am ready to see what miracles can happen for me in my daily life. I don't know if that's what I said the first time, but you can switch it up however you want to say it, but that's something I say to myself, that I've been saying to myself for the past like week or so, and it's only been a week, and I've just been noticing how it really works. It really, really works. And I do notice like the little miracles happening in my life every day. I'm just like, well, that's great. That's interesting. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into your cards and let's see. Okay, so first cards, the tarot cards are gonna say like, what is currently blocking you, and then we're gonna get into like how to unblock you and some tools, and we'll see what some tools you can use to help with unblocking this manifestation from coming, and then also some affirmations you can use to help with drawing in this this manifestation as well. Okay, so we have death. So before we even continue, I just want to say, before I started doing this reading, because I took a break, before I started doing this reading, something kept coming up about your health. Something kept coming up about your health and how that's kind of blocking your manifestations because of the fact that I don't know if there's certain foods that you don't need to eat, or you need to be more disciplined or something with your health, or like prioritize your rest, or something like that. I feel like that's something that is blocking your manifestation because maybe you're not prioritizing your rest, you're not prioritizing your health, because when your health is great, health is wealth. Okay, health is wealth. So don't forget that. That's something that kept coming up because, well, let me not even get to why, because then I'm gonna start rambling. But yeah, your health is your wealth, and then also it helps to raise your vibration, so you're a vibrational match for what you want. Oh, okay. Wow, my alarm just went off. So I'm wondering if some of you guys have been experiencing some issues with health, or maybe you've been seeing people around you experiencing certain things with health, or maybe even just noticing your own mental health, or something along those lines that have made you realize, like, wow, I need to take better care of my health. Like certain things that happen that kind of like awakened you to being like, okay, I need to be more disciplined when it comes to my health and my rest and my, you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like you're someone that prioritizes work, but do you prioritize your health? Okay, because I know you've been putting in the work, because it's like, as we've seen with 1177, I feel like you have been putting in the work, but have you been putting in the work for your health? Sorry, I need to take a sip of water. Have you been doing that? So, okay, next card. Oh my goodness, I cannot make this shirt up. Okay, because literally, what did I say? Look, we have 4 of Swords. Oh my, bruh, I'm telling you, I don't look at these cards before I do this because I love the element of surprise. I really do. That's why I do it like this. But yo, literally, this has to do with prioritizing your rest. You need to sit down. Or like, be more intentional with your energy so you're not like spreading yourself too thin. Because like I said, I feel like you prioritize work, you prioritize, getting stuff done, but you don't always prioritize your health. Or even if you're not prioritizing work, I feel like there needs to be more of a focus on health, like your mental health or your physical health. Like there's more of a need to like move your body or something. Because I'm also wondering if because we have this death card here, I'm just also wondering if there's like certain things that are trapped in your aura. And if you feel that way, if you feel like there's heaviness trapped in your aura, definitely sign up for that Venus vibes, okay? And if you don't sign up in time, definitely join my email list so that you're, notified every time I do these Venus vibes rituals, so that you can be a part of it. Okay, but anyway, I feel like there are just certain, like maybe certain traumas that you've experienced or something like that, it's still weighing on you energetically and you don't realize it. Okay, and it's time to put it to rest. Okay, and also check out pile number 1, because yeah, there seems to be a connection here with pile 1 and pile 2. So yes, okay, so 9 of Pentacles. Yes, see, your health is your wealth. Like look how she's carrying these carrots right here. She's holding these carrots. There's tomatoes. There's a whole bunch of green in the backyard or the background. I definitely feel like prioritizing your health, making sure you're eating good foods, and really, because I feel like you not taking care of yourself is blocking your manifestations. And I know sometimes it feels like it's counterproductive to be, focusing on resting and stuff like that, but that's productive too. And that's something that I'm really excuse me, that I'm starting to realize too, especially with this death card. I feel like that something that needs to be put to rest is the fact that, or that guilt for resting, that guilt for putting energy into your well-being. Because even though we know it's good, sometimes, not sometimes, but society oftentimes makes it seem like it's a waste of time to be focused on your mental, physical, or emotional health, instead of, like, taking action and getting to the bag and stuff like that. But like I'm gonna keep saying, health is wealth. I cannot make this stuff up. Look, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So we're supposed to be talking about what's currently blocking you, and we got the Wheel of Fortune here. And Nine of Pentacles, those are two very fortunate cards. So I feel like it's like that's the one thing that's really, really getting in your way. Because I feel like you've been putting in the work. You've been doing what you need to do. You've been doing the research. You've just been doing everything that you know you need to do. Well, maybe some of you guys, maybe there's a need to do some other things. But I feel like for most of you, you put in that work. You do the research. You know what I mean? But it's that health, man. It's that health. That's health. Or it could even be there's a need for a routine. Okay, there could be a need for a routine where it's like, maybe you're adding daily meditation or daily affirmations, kind of like what I was saying at the beginning, like daily meditations, daily affirmations, just creating healthier habits for your day. Okay, where you are like, okay, at this time I'm doing this, or at this time I'm doing this, or at least having some type of to-do list or something where you're being intentional with your energy instead of just like moving haphazardly. Okay, so then we also have the Fool. Okay, that is funny that the Fool would come up after I said, not moving haphazardly. But I still believe the you being more intentional with your energy. With the Fool coming up, it's making me think, like, how I said that, because it's time to prioritize your health and your wellness and things like that, and to stop feeling guilty about it, and realize the more that you take care of yourself, the more you will manifest what you want, and it's not a waste of time. So make time for it. Definitely make time for investing in yourself on a spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional level, because that's the other way you're going to draw in what you want. Because I feel like you're trying to draw in what you want, but you're just like, you're focusing so much on doing the labor part of it. But there needs to be work on your spiritual self, your physical, like, body, your mental health, or something like that needs to be focused on, because you're taking the steps towards the other things. Like, I see you kind of doing that already. So that's probably why you might be watching this, because you're like, I mean, I've been doing everything, but why is my manifestation not coming, like, why is it not in my reality yet? And I feel like that's that last piece of the puzzle. And then we have 5 of Cups. So yeah, I really feel like there's really a focus on, like, if you don't work, if you take time for rest, if you take the time to focus on meditation and stuff like that, it's almost like you feel like you're missing out. You're missing money. You're missing out on time you could be working if you take more time to prioritize your health, or even a passion project. If you take the time to focus and prioritize, like, a certain passion project of yours, I feel like some of you guys are afraid of doing that because you're feeling like you'll miss out on money. Because I'm just wondering if some of you guys are wanting to make changes with your career, especially with this Wheel of Fortune here. I'm wondering if some of you guys, or I'm wondering if some of you guys want to make changes with your career or something like that, and it's like you're trying, like you want to take the time to work on these things, but then you're like, will it be a waste of time? Like, will it be a success if I take my time and energy to work on these things? Like, will it actually be a success, or should I just work on these what seems to be guaranteed things, or work at this job with guaranteed money, or like, whatever it is for you, like, or should you just do that so that you can get money instead of prioritizing this certain skill or this certain passion project or whatever? Or even if you don't prioritize it, like, at least, because maybe you do have like a full-time job and you're like, you can do these certain things during the day, but taking the time to do it at night, taking the time to be like, okay, on these off days, this is what I'm doing to grow my business, stuff like that. Okay, so let's see. So how can you unblock yourself? How can you unblock yourself? Let's see. We have home. Okay. So yeah, that's definitely making me think like you taking more time to rest. Like when I think of home, it's making me think of your body, like your vessel. That is your spirit's home. You know what I mean? So taking care of your vessel, taking care of your, maybe even your physical home, like your actual home, because maybe that's in need of a cleanse, or maybe you need to declutter or something like that. But yeah, or maybe spending more time at home instead of just going out all the time, especially if there's something that you want to work on. It's time to like get in hermit mode and work on it, whatever that thing is. Or just take time to rest. Just take time to rest. Okay, so we also have justice. So for that's so interesting that the justice card came next, and it happens to be right under the Wheel of Fortune. So it's, for some reason, this is making me think of like the law of expectation, or like the law of attraction. Okay, like the like attracts like. And another thing that I feel like my spirit guides have been saying to me lately is like, okay, you want these amazing things, you want these opportunities, and you want things to come to you and like be good for you, but are you being good to yourself? Like, are you being good to yourself? You're not taking enough care of yourself. So trust me, this pile is hitting for me too. So if you don't prioritize yourself, nobody will. And that's another thing that I've been telling myself. Okay? So the more you take care of yourself, the more you prioritize yourself, the more you prioritize your health, the more you do that inner work, the more you rest, the more you know what I mean? That's when you will start to see your outer life reflect the inner work, or the care that you take care of yourself, or that you do for yourself. It will start to show up in your physical reality as well. Okay, so here, these next cards are meant to be tools that you can use, because this is my Spirit Allies deck. Well, not my deck. Well, I bought this deck. But yes, allies that you can use, like tools that you can use to help with unblocking this manifestation. Okay, so we have white buffalo. Oh my, literally. Okay, 47, which equals 11. And then we have obsidian. So this is 10, which equals 1. And then this is 11. So maybe some of you guys, because we do have 11 in this number that for this pile. So you guys are seeing 11, 11, 77, ones and zeros, 0, 0. Oh yeah, this is 10, right? Yep, this is 10. This 20. Yep, this is 10. This Wheel of Fortune card. So yeah, 10. Yeah. So maybe you keep seeing that. Okay, so with White Buffalo, let me get the little book. Okay, and it literally says, I can manifest anything. And what is this reading all about? Across the plains, White Buffalo stands proud against the sweeping winds and wispy grasses. Honored by the Lakota, White Buffalo first appeared as the White Buffalo Calf Woman, a prophet and the teacher of the 7 sacred ways to pray. The White Buffalo is a teacher of the importance of staying grounded when thinking of what you desire. While manifestation is the power that you hold, remember to focus on what will truly make you happy in this lifetime. White Buffalo reminds you of your personal power when you are rooted in your beliefs and remain humble and appreciative for what has already been presented to you. There is so much available to you, but to remain worthy and aligned to receive those gifts is up to you and your spiritual practice. Oh my gosh. In what ways can I stay grounded in my manifestation practice? What was I literally talking about? I literally said adding a spiritual thing, like a spiritual practice to your daily routine. Or yeah, I said something like that, prioritizing it. Okay, so that's crazy. And even the fact that it was talking about praying and yeah, just like a daily practice. So that's why I definitely feel like your routine, like it's really important for you to have a routine that I guess that you enjoy, like that you enjoy. And then, yeah, I did talk about being intentional with your energy and how like having a routine can help you with being intentional with your energy. And that's crazy that we got what it said for White Buffalo. So yeah, definitely have a routine. Okay, so obsidian. Okay, I am shielded from negativity. Dark as the night, obsidian's black sheen can act as a protective barrier between you and negativity. This stone can also help to ease stress and encourage growth. At the end of a long day, thinking about tuning into your spiritual practice. Another card about a spiritual practice. So that really makes me think prioritizing a spiritual practice and prioritizing a routine. I think, yeah, and even in prioritizing your rest. I also feel like it's something to really, really help you, or that can really help you. Okay. Okay, spiritual practice may be the last thing on your mind. However, if you carry too much baggage from one day to the next, you eventually become too weighed down to continue. You are being reminded of the importance of releasing the activities of the previous day and cleanse yourself of any negativity that you could carry through the next. Clear your space and keep obsidian by your side to help absorb any straggling negative energies so you can feel ready to embrace a whole new day. And didn't I say that about like cleansing your home? I definitely said that in like decluttering. So yes, decluttering, getting rid of stuff, cleaning up, stuff like that, I think is another thing that can help with unblocking this manifestation from like coming through. Okay, and then the journal prompt is, what are a few easy ways for me to unpack at the end of the day? Okay, so now we are going to see what chakras of yours that could be blocked, that could like be getting in the way of this intention or this goal or this thing manifesting for you. Okay? So, let's see. We have impartiality. And that's funny because she kind of looks like this justice card here. And then we also have discovery. Wow. So the fact that it was talking about rooted, like staying rooted. Oh, what is that on me? But yeah, staying rooted, like as you manifest, and like staying grounded as you manifest. And this is the root chakra. Okay? And then the impartiality card is the crown chakra. So I think those are two chakras you should work on. Doing crown chakra or root chakra meditations. And it's so funny because this bowl here is for the root chakra, and then I have these amethysts here, which are for the crown chakra. And in my opinion, that's how I stay balanced. Like, because I feel like I'm very much connected to my crown chakra and very much connected to my root chakra. So like it just helps me stay balanced. And I'm wondering if some of you guys are going through like an ascension, like going through a spiritual awakening, because I definitely feel like that's why your rest is being it needs to be prioritized. Because like I feel like you're receiving like downloads or something like that, and like DNA upgrades, and you're getting like activated or something like that, and that's why you need your rest right now. But I also feel like your rest will help you gain clarity, or like taking more time to meditate, pray, connect with your ancestors, like really actually do that. I think could really help you discover what your true life purpose is, and like how to get on the path of, to help you with manifesting what you want, like how to get on that path instead of like just working and doing, because I feel like you're doing a whole bunch, but if you're not using your energy intentionally, it's like it's not getting you, it won't get you to where you're trying to go. Okay? So last two cards are basically going to be affirmations you can use to help with bringing these manifestations towards you. Okay? So we have the forgiver. I forgive myself and others with compassion for our human frailty. So yeah, like I literally said that at the beginning, that is super important to like cleanse yourself energetically, because I do feel like there's certain negative things still weighing on you, like trauma from the past, like still weighing heavily on you. Okay, or did I say that for group 1? I don't know if I said that for this group or group 1, but I definitely think you should check out group 1. Okay, and then also we have the leaders. Affirmation: I know how to lead because I know what needs to be done. Okay? And the fact that it's like that I know what needs to be done, and the fact that it's the leader card definitely makes me wonder if, you just are meant to be different from your family. You're just definitely, or different from other people that are in the hustle culture, because you're not meant to do that. You're definitely not. Okay? And for you being that way, you're a leader that will inspire others, okay, to be that same way, to not be so caught up in the hustle culture, and to tap in with their spirit guides, ancestors. So yeah, I'm wondering if some of you guys are healers or like light workers or something like that. But yes, let me just stop before I just go on a tangent. But if this reading resonated with you, leave a scale emoji, like the scales in the justice. Leave a scale emoji. I forgot to do that for the first pile. But leave a scale emoji in the comment section, and then also make sure you hit that like button so more people can see this video. I'm on my journey of really growing my YouTube channel. So when you leave a comment, when you subscribe, when you like this channel, when you hit that notification bell. Those are all things that can help with growing my channel. And so yes, and if you feel called to tip your girl, you can go to the virtual tip jar in my description or in my comment section. And then also, if you feel called to join the Venus Vibes Money Magic Ritual, all of that information is below so that you can sign up. And if you're watching this after sign up is over, definitely join my email list so that you're updated every single time I have one of these. And oh yeah, make sure you check out my art, check out all of my paintings on housemystik.com, readings on housemystik.com. All of the info you want from me is on housemystik.com, okay? So go check it out. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3 with the 288 card, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into your reading all about what could currently be blocking your manifestation. Okay, so we're going to hit the sound bowl over there so we can cleanse the space, cleanse your aura, and just bring good vibes to this reading, okay? Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and read what angel number 2288 means. But first, actually, I want to say, if you are watching this when it first goes live, definitely check out my or join my Venus Vibes Money Magic Ritual. It is a ritual that I will be doing every month. Well, I used to do it every month, and now I'm bringing it back, and I will be doing it every month, okay? Or what this is all about, the intentions of this is to help with manifesting a prosperous 2023, help to remove fears around money, to remove blockages when it comes to your finances, to sweeten your aura, to help with drawing in great experiences and drawing more money, to activate your spiritual gifts and abilities, and things like that. So if you want to learn more about that, definitely go to link in my description, okay? And yeah, let's go ahead and just get into your reading. So angel number 2288. Why can't I think? Okay, I forgot to prepare myself. So we looking it up in live time. Okay, so angel number 2288 is a message from your angels that your self-belief, confidence, faith, trust, and positive attitude have ensured that abundance will enter your life. And you are encouraged to make the most of these auspicious energies. Realize and recognize your own power and use your strength in ways that will enhance your life and advance you along your path. Stay true to yourself, your beliefs, and your goals and aspirations, and look to ways to uplift and enlighten others along the way. Your energies have power, so ensure that you focus them upon positive and productive opportunities and make the most of this auspicious time. Angel number 2288 brings a message that your affirmations, self-belief, and confidence have manifested wonderful blessings into your life. The current flow of abundance is a reflection of your mindset and high expectations, and you are encouraged by your angels to use your manifesting abilities wisely. Your angels remind you to have an optimistic outlook and attitude so that you can manifest only the best for your highest good. Success can and will be yours. Stay focused upon achieving both your long and short-term goals, and have faith and trust in your skills, talents, and abilities. Know that you will find success in all that you put your mind and efforts towards, and all is going in divine right order and in divine right time. Okay. So I feel like with this popping up here, something that could be blocking your manifestations is lack of belief in yourself. Okay? But I feel like some of you guys are already on that journey, because I feel like many of you guys are already realizing like that maybe you were lacking confidence, or maybe not even lacking confidence, but just not being sure in yourself when you make a decision to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I feel like you sometimes question it, and then you wonder if you should do it, and then you like go back and forth with yourself, or something along those lines. So I feel like Spirit is saying to make a decision and stick with it and be confident in it, and just be confident in yourself. Okay, let me get a sip of water. Hold on. Sorry guys. And then I just saw the number 444, so maybe that's the number you keep that you keep seeing all the time. Maybe the angel number 2, the angel number 8. And if you start seeing those numbers, definitely think of this reading when you start seeing those numbers. Okay, I want you to come back to these readings and remember what it says so that it can help you with your journey. Okay, so let's see what these cards are saying as far as what is currently blocking you or blocking your manifestation. Oh. Okay, so we have the Emperor. Wow. And literally, it's, what did that say? It said something about realizing you're powerful or something. What did it say? Where is it? Yeah. Okay, your energies have power, so ensure that you focus them upon positive and productive opportunities and make the most of this auspicious time. Oh yes, and the fact that this is the number 4, and I just saw 444. Like, nah, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy, cause yeah, Spirit is wanting you to realize just how powerful you are, and maybe that's what's been kind of blocking your manifestations, because I don't think you realize like just how powerful you are. And I'm feeling like many of you guys in this group here, you are like powerful magicians, alchemists, mystics, something like that. I'm wondering if some of you guys already work in that field or something. You don't have to for this to be, your pile, but I'm really feeling like some of you guys are, and maybe that's not even your line of work. Maybe for some of you guys that is your line of work, like doing spell work for other people or doing readings or like, something along those lines, like healing or something. But you could just be a magician, an alchemist, a witch, or whatever you like to call yourself, a mystic or an occultist or whatever you like to call yourself. You could be that without, even having that label, but I think you have a knack for manifestation. Because like even how it says using your manifestation abilities wisely, and you have a knack for manifestation, but I think some of you guys don't believe in it anymore or something, because maybe things haven't been manifesting as fast as you want them to, or maybe things haven't been working out. But I feel like Spirit wants me to let you know today that you are a powerful magician, and it's time to start using your manifestation abilities wisely. And one of the ways you can manifest is becoming more confident in yourself. But I feel like I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, because this is just more so supposed to be like what's blocking you. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so I already know what that's saying. Okay, and then we also have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles coming up here, I feel like you need to have more of an abundance mindset. Okay, I feel like there's a lack mindset there, and you questioning yourself, or you constantly thinking negative thoughts that kind of just sabotage you, that like get in your way and that make you feel unworthy, or maybe feel like a rookie, because we have 2 pages here, but we also have the Emperor. So I feel like sometimes you think little of yourself. You could think little of yourself sometimes, or think that, yeah, I think that's what it is. Like thinking really little of yourself sometimes, and not realizing your power and your ability to think things into existence. Because even how we have the Page card, like she's holding that, and then it goes to the Page of Pentacles, is making me think of like thought, word, action. So yeah, or just even that thought in that word, and then the manifestation. Okay, so I definitely feel like paying more attention to your mindset is going to be a big thing for you to remove these blockages when it comes to your manifestation. Like understanding or not even understanding, but realizing certain beliefs that you carry that kind of sabotage you sometimes. Yeah, look, we have Eight of Swords. Literally, the thoughts that you have that sabotage you, the thoughts that you have that hold you back, the thoughts that keep you limited and make you feel small. Like, I don't think you realize your power, pile three. Like, you really don't realize your power, and I feel like that's really what's getting in your way. You not realizing your power. Queen of Cups. So that's interesting. That is interesting. And then we have Seven of Pentacles. And then Ace of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like you don't realize your power, one. You don't realize your power, and then two, it's like, I feel like some of you guys, you always look for what's wrong. It's like you always look for what's wrong. Like, how can I explain that? Like, instead of focusing on like what's going right, I think there's too much of a focus on what's going wrong, and that could be blocking you. Like, focusing too much on what's going wrong, and Spirit wants you to focus more on what's going right. Okay? And I know that's easier said than done. Trust me, I know. But it's almost like I said with pile 2. I think I said that with pile 2. Like, having a gratitude list, even if it's not you writing it down, but at least every morning acknowledging things that you can be thankful for. Okay, instead of having too much of a focus on what is not going right. Okay? So now we're going to see how can you get unblocked. Willpower. Yep, so your mind. And then dreams. Yeah, your mind. Your mind. I'm wondering if some of you guys are going through like a major 12th house transit. Like a major 12th house transit, or like an 8th house transit, or a 4th house transit, or something like that, that's really making you pay close attention to your beliefs, your dreams, paying more attention to your dreams, especially with this Queen of Cups here. Like, I think your intuition is very loud, but also your mind, like you releasing that mindset that limits you, that traps you, that limits you and traps you. And I feel like you are going to be kind of I was gonna say poking at it, but like, yeah, kind of poking at it, at those thoughts. Like, why do you have those certain beliefs? Where do they stem from? I definitely think you're gonna be looking at that. Like, why do you have those certain beliefs? Where do they stem from? And then having the courage and discipline to change them and become more confident in yourself and what it is that you want to do, or that that you want to do. Yeah. So yeah, pay very close attention to your dreams. And it's just so crazy that I am saying this about this reading, because I literally just posted a channeled message on my Instagram that goes along with this message. And you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and read it so that you can see what I'm literally talking about. Okay. So random channel messages, 333, 1010, and 222. You're not stuck. Wow. And 8 of Swords here. You're not stuck. When you change your perspective, you change your reality. It's time to release beliefs that hold you back and other people's expectations of you. Consistency and discipline will give you the outcome you desire. Pay close attention to your dreams, because your ancestors are going to be giving you messages telling you exactly what to do next. slash business ideas slash showing you the truth of a situation. Create a dream journal so you can recognize the patterns and repeating messages. Even if things aren't going exactly how you want them to go, be grateful. It will help you to attract even more things to be thankful for. Literally. It just literally goes along with what I'm saying in this message. So that's just crazy. And I wrote this channel message like a week ago. Okay? So that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. So, okay. Now let's look at some tools that you could use in order to help with like unblocking this manifestation. Taurus, wow. So tapping into Taurus energy. I'm wondering if some of you guys are Tauruses. And then we have Bat. Okay, so we're going to read these ones out the book, of course. So Taurus. I am worthy of luxury. Okay, yeah. Y'all need to sign up for my Venus Vibes Money Magic Ritual. Okay, this group. Okay, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So, yes, if you're feeling called to, that link is in the description. Okay, so it says Taurus can be found laughing. Or I said laughing, but maybe that's what you need to hear. I meant Taurus can be found lounging on their green velvet sofa, accompanied with a good book and a chunk of rich, dark chocolate. Fully enjoying their favorite things is nothing to be ashamed of. And once all of their tasks are complete, Taurus tries to enjoy the finer things in life as much as possible. There is stability in taking the time to slow down and break free from a fast-paced life. After all, the human experience is largely about being able to experience the world through the senses. Taurus is here to encourage you to indulge in your favorites, whether that's food, music, or movies. Your senses are tools that connect you with the rest of the world. Use this time to open yourself up to new things and adventures as well. Journal prompt: how can I cultivate more indulgent experiences? Okay. Okay. I thought my alarm was gonna go off, but yeah. So I definitely feel like, cause like how it says I'm worthy of the luxuries, so it just goes back into the fact that you are a powerful being. Okay, you are a very, very powerful being, and you can attract what it is that you want to you. You really can, but if you are still holding on to these self-sabotaging beliefs, they're not, helping the situation. And also, if you have like a narrative that you kind of like tell yourself every day, where you're like, I will always be like this, life will always be like this, I think it's time to change that narrative. And that's where willpower comes in, because if you believe something for so long, you have to have the willpower to, when you have those thoughts again, it's important to have that willpower to be like, okay, I don't want to think those thoughts anymore. Let me think more positive, or, So now let's see what Bat says. Okay, I remain flexible in life. As the moon rises, Bat emerges from its cave and takes to the star-filled sky, relying on its senses. Bat understands the importance of being aware of your surroundings and moving quickly in case of obstructions. Navigating through the darkness is no easy feat, but with gifts graced by the universe, it can be done. The bat has flown to remind you that no matter what problems you may face in life, it's all up to you to determine the outcome. We are often faced with certain situations over and over because there's still a lesson to be learned. Let Bat lead you through these moments and encourage you to be quick on your feet. Journal about your experiences so that you can... What did I say? It says journal about your experiences so that you can recognize similar situations and be prepared to change the outcome. What did I say? What did I say? Even how I said keep a dream. I literally said keep a dream journal to like pay attention to any repeating patterns in your dream. And the fact that it says journal about your experiences so you can recognize similar situations and be prepared to change the outcome. Come on. Awaken your intuition and let it act as your guide, noticing what you feel immediately when making quick decisions. Through this, you will learn your life lessons and in turn find blessings coming your way. Journal prompt. Recall when your intuition has kept you on the right path. How did you know what to do? Wow. Wow. Because that literally goes along with what I said as far as, I mean, everything. Okay. So now these are chakras that could possibly be blocked and kind of getting in the way of your manifestation. So let's see what chakras we have here. Oopsie. We have trickery. And then we have enlightenment. Interesting. Okay, so the fact that we have trickery and enlightenment, so it's almost like opposites. We have trickery, which is false, and then enlightenment is the truth. So I think, well, first of all, let's say, there's a need to work on your heart chakra, and then there's a need to work on your solar plexus chakra, which is interesting since the solar plexus is associated with confidence. But I feel like the trick of society is to make us feel not so powerful. That's the trick of society, that like would make us feel powerless and small and just powerless and small. And enlightenment is like that truth. And I feel like that's why I think you should check out pile number 2, because I feel like there's a need to pay attention to your dreams, or like pay attention to those gut feelings, or pay attention to certain synchronicities, because it's telling you the truth of who you are. It's telling you the truth of who you are and stuff like that. And then also notice those little miracles that kind of happen in your daily life that makes you realize like, whoa, I really am powerful. Like, pay attention to like how you manifest things, because I feel like you probably notice how you manifest things and you don't even mean to, or you kind of like speak someone into existence, or you speak something into existence and then it like happens for you. Like, pay more attention to that, and then start wielding that power and start being like, okay, well, I notice when I say stuff like this, like, you talk about this person and then they end up calling you or something like that. Start using that intentionally, where you're using it towards your goals or towards something that it is you want, and remember that gift. Like, remember how it worked for that certain little thing, and then remember that it can work for big things too, because maybe that's somewhere where you get caught up, where it's like these big, like, you want these bigger things, but maybe there's some maybe some type of like weird, let me not say weird, but like some type of belief that makes you think that you can't manifest something even bigger than that. And that's a trick. I feel like that's a trick that, like, I don't know, society kind of wants us to or society makes us think that we're powerless. Hey y'all, I forgot to say the little affirmation cards. My bad. I already started clearing my little table. But yeah, let's do the little affirmations. So the intuitive affirmation: I am tuned into the energy of those I care about. So literally what I talked about with intuition. And then we have the judge: I am relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice. And what did I talk about with trickery and enlightenment? Okay, because literally I was saying it's like the truth and a lie. Okay, so I think you're realizing the truth of who you are, and yeah, you're you're understanding the truth of who you are and realizing that you truly are a powerful being. Okay. So, okay, I'm just gonna stop here because then I'm gonna keep ranting. If this resonated with you, let me get an earth emoji, okay, for this willpower card here, because you're gonna have willpower and you are going to, yeah, trust in what your intuition is telling you. Trust in what your intuition is telling you and release those beliefs that you are powerless, okay? So yes, let me get an earth emoji in the comments. And also, if you feel called to tip your girl, you can go to the virtual tip jar in the comment section and in the description section. And also make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. And yeah, when you hit that like button and you leave comments and stuff like that, and even when you subscribe, it definitely helps with growing my channel. And it gets this video around to even more people. Okay, so yes, please do that for me. And then also, if you love art and fashion, definitely check out my website, housemystik.com, to check out all of my artwork and my upcycled clothing that I create. And then also, if you feel called to join the Venus Vibes Money Magic Ritual, that link is in the description. If you want to learn more about it, the link is in the description. And then also, if you're watching this after the sign up closes, join my email list so that you're updated every single time I have those events, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.